a war panning out in Europe. That's the only perhaps full-scale war we are seeing in front of us. And there are lessons, there are takeaways for the armies around the world and for Indian Army as well. So if you can just give a peep of what lessons we are drawing, for example, from the Europe war, and how it's going to affect or transform Indian war philosophy going forward, looking ahead.
So in the context of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, I believe there are very profound lessons for us, both or in the strategic domain, at the operational level, as also at the tactical level. But what is important for us is to see their relevance in our context and then move forward. One of the important lessons at the strategic level is, I think it has reaffirmed the relevance of hard power. It has shown us that where national interests are involved, countries will not hesitate to go to war. Secondly, I think land will always remain a decisive domain of warfare, especially where there are contested borders, disputed borders, just as in our case. The notion of victory will always remain land-centric. So that is the second important thing. As far as the operations themselves are concerned, it is no longer going to be only the kinetic operations or pure fighting as we know. We already have multi-domain operations. So the importance of cyber, space, electronic warfare, or for that matter, influence operations, I think this is going to gain more salience as we move forward. So we'll have to prepare ourselves, build our capacities, to be able to successfully prosecute operation across these multiple domains that I mentioned, and be also ready to fight across the entire spectrum. It has also shown us that there is a gray zone, so we need to develop our gray zone capabilities. And then there are some lessons in terms of duration. So there was this hypothesis that future wars are going to be short. I think this has proved that is perhaps a misplaced notion. So if the wars are going to be long, maybe long drawn, then you need to be self-reliant, you need to have your secure supply chains and the rest. And that is where I think this aspect of Atmanirbharta comes in. Besides, there are lessons at the tactical level in terms of a soldier having to be multi-skilled, the aspect of citizen warrior and its importance, small team operations, and relevance of certain combat platforms, let us say armor, artillery, long-range weapons, etc. So these are some of the lessons I think we need to take home.